It's episode 4 of What You See Is Not What You Get. So in today's home edition, we're going to be talking about white walls. You've scoured Pinterest. You've been inspired by your favorite home decor bloggers and you decided you need a refresh, so you're going to paint your walls white. So you went with the safe bet, the #1 most popular neutral color. But then you're shocked and confused because it's not white at all. And now you don't know what to do because your eyes have made up their mind that you want a white wall or a white room. But what you're seeing is beige, Accessible Beige by Sherwin-Williams, the darker color right here. So this is a more accurate view. Every photo on Pinterest or on any blog is filtered. And what happens are these filters completely wash out the true color. So it's impossible to know what it's going to look like in your house. So if you're thinking that you want white walls, let me give you a little bit of advice. If you're surprised that you like the beige, great, it's a great happy. But if you're confused because you thought you wanted white and now you don't know what to do, sit with it for a few days and let it live in your space with all the different lights and elements. Because if you actually trust this influencer or this interior designer, maybe they're onto something. Maybe stark white isn't the answer for you. And you just think that because you've seen so many images and you think that's the case. For example, when I painted my house white when I first started working for HGTV back in 2014, I went from the color palette of reds and dark tans to drastically white. And my husband and I looked at each other after we got one wall done and he said, "I feel like I'm in an insane asylum." And I said, "I feel poor." And it was too dramatic and we decided we're not white walls people. Fast forward 10 years later, we slowly went down to mindful gray, and now in our home we have silver point, which isn't still stark white. If I take pictures of my house, you're going to think it's white, but it actually has a very much a gray undertone. So you need to find out what works for you in your home, and the best way to do this is to find the undertones that you like the best. Do you want something a little more warm and cream, or do you like the cleanness and coolness of a gray? Because all these white images you're seeing have an undertone to them, and they're not necessarily stark white. Stark white is actually an extremely hard color to decorate with, and a majority of the rooms that I actually like are typically people that are great with artwork. They have large pieces, they're collectors, and the art and the furniture and the maximalism of their design need to be the focal point. So that's why they choose stark white walls. So if you don't have a ton to display and bold color furniture, you're probably going to be more happy with a white that actually has a little bit undertone